Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. I have a little visit and I actually also have a little thrift haul to do today. I had to go to the post office. I had some mail to send off. I had some 1,000 subscriber giveaway gifts to get on their way to their new owners. So and of course my car knows the direction to the all the thrift stores in town. Only 2 are open right now. We have 5. One is just clothing. Wait a minute. We have 1, 2. Yeah, we have 5. But one of them is just clothing. And I really don't, unless I'm looking for sweaters for my mom, because she likes little cardigans, and they're hard to find now. Sweaters are easy to find. Ladies still like wearing sweaters, but right now the style seems to be those long ones, or they've got a belt and they wrap around like a house coat, that sort of sweater, cardigan sweater, pullover, not pull over your head. You know what I mean. And my mom just likes a little old lady sweater. That's what when I go in the store, I just say, "Do you know if you have any little old lady sweaters?" Because that's what my mom likes. So that store, I will go to it. I love supporting it because it supports our abused women's shelter in our area. But anyhow, I did go to my usual one. There wasn't a very long lineup, but boy, everyone was taking their time today. I think they missed out on being able to thrift yesterday because of we had Canada Day yesterday, and everything was closed for the holiday. So you know what, I've got to say, I'm not a big fireworks fan, and so I hate to be an Ebenezer Scrooge for events that call for fireworks. Here in Canada, we have 2 holidays that we do fireworks for. We have a long weekend in May where we celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday. And so we do fireworks on Victoria Day. And then we also do fireworks on Canada Day. And I hate the noise. I hate that people are running around neighborhoods late in the dark. I am always relieved when it's in the middle of the week, because then people are less likely. Most everybody has to go to work the next day, so there's less likely to be some nonsense going on. And I'm such a Scrooge when it comes to it. And I personally, I just don't get the big deal. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Some lights. Oh, it's noisy. Boy, I used to have a dog that it would just absolutely put my dog into just fits of drooling and trembling and terror. And she was a big girl, and she used to try and hide under the toilet tank. And oh, anyhow, I don't know. I'd be happy if fireworks went the way of the dinosaur. Anyhow, so I got a few little things, not a lot, but I got some cool things. So I got here, let me move this over. I just grabbed this. You know my rule. If it's secondhand, it means I'm allowed to use it in my journals. So now this was all sealed shut, so it's not old, but they're cute. And it looks to be just little 59 cents. Okay, just little cards, but they're cute. It's a little old-fashioned kitchen. I like that there's a little orange mama cat, and some of her kittens are wandering around in the kitchen. And they're just little blank cards. Cute. So how many are there? 4 little cards and teeny tiny envelopes. I will definitely use those. Those are cute. I will probably distress them a bit because they look way too new. But that's cute. They'll get used. A nice little pad of bridge score tally sheets. I love these. And these ones are already a nice creamy color. So these will get used, and that actually would make a nice background. I don't know, for some sort of a tag or even a pocket, you know? Wouldn't that make a cool looking pocket to put in a journal? we'll see. So 59 cents for that. I can always use corners. I'm not going to open it because I already have some corners going, but it looks like these ones have black, silver, yellow gold, and rose gold. So that's fantastic. I'm very happy to find photo corners. I use these all the time. They really add some fun detail to a junk journal. What else? What else? I'm not having much luck at all finding lace and replenishing my lace from over the big COVID shutdown. What I am finding is a wealth of crochet doilies. So you know what? If I have to, this is what I will use to cut and put lace along the edges of pages if I have to. I can use doilies. You know, a doily would do at least 2 sides of pages and still give you some extra to play with. So, and I love these kind. They're really thin. They're not as bulky. There's some that are even thinner than this that are done with a really, really, really thin thread. Oh, I got glue still stuck to me everywhere. I was just working on something. So I love when I get off-white and they're pretty. Cute. This is a little bit bigger, but again, this was 79 cents. Look at that, 79 cents. But again, I thought, you know what, this feels like cotton, so I can tea dye this. Actually, I think I still have some left in my pot downstairs from this morning's pot of tea. So after I turn off the camera, I'm going to go downstairs and throw this in the teapot. My husband is so used to finding things in our teapot. Only junk journalers, right? Other husbands might go, what is this lump of stuff in our teapot? Well, actually coffee pot too. I have a Keurig drip system, one of those Keurig duos, and I make tea in the pot as well as coffee in the pot. So anyhow, it's not unusual to find, if I've got even just, an inch left, I'll look around, okay, what have I got, and grab it and stuff it in the pot and leave it in there for, an hour or so, and then hang it outside. Anyhow, this will give me lots of pages to put lace along the edge of pages. So, and I'm okay with that. And I'm not completely running out of lace, but usually by now I have found some more lace to replenish my supplies, and I haven't yet. I'm quite sure I will. But in the meantime, if I don't, I will be okay, because these really do make pretty page edgings. Here, I'll show you here on the British Nation. Hold on, let me move these. I'm almost ready. I got to put these back in. I'm still doing a little bit of work, but this little baby is almost ready to go up for adoption. These edges here, I took this off a crocheted table runner. Let's see how pretty they look. You just finish the edge with glue, the raw edges, and then just use it like lace. It looks pretty. And then I put one on the back there too. So that's a big help if you're running low on lace, but you have access to doilies. Go for the doilies. Now, last week I went and said it's very hard to find colorful doilies, that it's very common to find off-white and white, but to find doilies in some kind of color. And look what I found today. I found a blue one and sort of a rosy plum color. I like that one. And then a tiny little green one. I really love this one. I'm going to have to re-iron it and starch it, press that out. But I love it. This is the kind that I think I would use on a cover. Do I have a book handy? If you glue it right onto a cover like that, especially if the spine is breaking down, it's a nice little option. So I love that soft green color. And then, yeah, a blue, one of those monochromatic, multi-monochrome kind of threads. My gran loved these ones. That kind of thread that went in shades of the whatever color it was. This one's blue. It's pretty. So again, if I need to, I could cut the edge off and use the edge along a page, or glue it onto paper and then sew it down, and it makes a nice pocket. There's lots of options. So I'm happy with that, even though I didn't find any strips of lace. I'm happy. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now I found a couple of really lovely condition pillowcases, and whoever did them did a lovely job. Boy, she's very talented, although I'm not sure I've ever seen purple daffodils. But you know what? An artist is allowed to use discretion. It's, their artwork. But of all things, I like these. I actually like them to use. I find these older ones, if the owner has taken nice care of them, the cotton is just so lovely and thick and soft, and it's just really beautiful to sleep on. And these two match. So I will actually use these on my bed. I'll run them through the wash, of course, but hubby and I will use these on our bed. And of course they look so sweet. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that cute? And I mean, 99 cents. You can't buy brand new cotton pillowcases for 99 cents each. And these are in beautiful condition. They're still lovely and white. So I'm very happy to find some pillowcases, especially after last winter. I even raided our linen closet to make masks. I raided some of our pillowcases, just the plain ones, to do linings for masks to extend my fabric further. I would put a white lining inside of the mask instead of pattern. And plus that also helps, because they say you need to, if you're going to reuse a cloth mask, you need to know which side you had close. Oh, jeepers. Sorry. There we go. You need to remember which side you had closest to your face, so you can keep that side as your face side until you wash it again, and then it doesn't matter. So there we go. So a couple of purple daffodil pillowcases, and then I got a couple of books that I'm happy about. This one, it's just a nice plain book. It looks like it's got the FTD florist guy on it, but it's actually Les Miserables. So I thought that would make a really beautiful, actually a beautiful theme journal. Wouldn't that be, just come up with fussy cut artwork that could possibly be, Fantine and Cosette and that sort of thing. Marius. I think this could be, and plus these papers, they're lovely. There's no date inside it, so I'm going to have to do a little Googling research and see if I can find a date for this. I don't think it's that old. I suspect I'm going to find out that this was maybe 1950s, maybe 1960s. It's not that old, I don't think, but it's still old. It's still vintage for sure. Maybe a bit older, because this is a different color. Well, we'll see. I'll see if I can find out. But in the meantime, I love, as with that book that I had in my last video, the Universal Knowledge A to Z, it's nice when you can find a book that, oh, there's my hubby. Hold on. Sorry about that. We're on pins and needles here. We're on like baby alert. Little baby number 17, grandbaby number 17 is imminent. So when he was phoning in the middle of a work day, I thought, oh, maybe he's already heard something. So no, baby is very comfy cozy where baby is. So at least not right. It's not this afternoon, but you never know with babies. Could be any time. Anyhow, yeah, I love when a book is not only is the cover great, like that spine is gorgeous. That spine actually might be nice to do some fake signature threads down. And then I now have a newfound love for a plain cover, because then you can put an old painting on the cover. So yeah, so I'm happy with Les Mis. And then some of you might roll your eyes at this one, but I really loved it. And it's a big one. And again, it'll make an awesome journal, just the cover. It's a medical book. It's from 1916. So it's over 100 years old. It's falling apart a bit, but that gives it character. It's a medical book on fractured bones. So part of the reason I love this is it's got some really, really weird x-rays and drawings, like bone drawings of the human body. Like, this is just awesome. I just thought, wouldn't it be cool in books, like if you did a junk journal like on Frankenstein, or a Halloween junk journal on zombies. You know, it just, who knows? I love it. You know, these anatomy kind of old drawings. So so maybe it's weird. Let me know if you like weird books like this, so I don't feel so all alone in my appreciation for bizarre books. I almost forgot the last thing that's the best thing. Jeepers. I left the best to last. Look what I found. It's a pocket manual for the ready identification of the commoner species found in the United States and Canada. Butterfly guide. And it's just a book of butterflies. And it's already such a nice size. Isn't this neat? I'm in love. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And it is, what year was it? It's old. 1929. So it's almost 100 years old. I just love this. This will definitely get used a lot. Very excited about that. And this is one of those situations, I love this box. I can see that as a pocket in a good book. Isn't that cool? Love it. So, yeah, so not very much. I didn't spend much at all, but I got some good things on my little thrifting adventure. You know, I've found quite a few books in the last 2 weeks or so, and I really think I need to get my keister in gear. And I don't know, I just can't rush art. But part of me thinks, I found all these books. Like, come on, get to work, girl. Well, we'll see. Might be a long, hot summer, and I'll stay inside where the air conditioning is. So let's see. Let me show you what I've done in the British nation. I'm really, really loving this book. I'm just loving this style of book now. It's given me a newfound appreciation for ugly, old, falling apart books that I might have just overlooked before. And now I love everything about this. I love the writing that's on it. I love the tape, the marking from the tape left over on the spine. I like the spills of the ink. Oh, I just love this book. And it turned out to be a nice size book. It has, how many pages? 160 pages. I fit 7 signatures and 160 pages. That's the original front page as ever. Whenever I can include it, I love to. And I found this bizarre little flower, but it sort of said, oh, pick me. So I put that one on there. I even love, it's got the price that the book was, and it has the year there, 1910. So I love that. I think it looks very nice against Beethoven's, whatever it was, third opus in something major. I've got it written down somewhere because I'm going to find a way to put it into the book. The trio in B flat major. Well, I got the word major right. So, and then I was able, if you recall, if you've been following along, this book had some maps as the end papers, front and back. And whoever had tried to doctor it, it had just tons of gorgeously yellowed cellophane tape. And I was not able to save the end paper that was on the cover, but I was able to save that side, and I was able to save the tape and put it back in here. Now, I put a picture of it on my Instagram, but let me see if I can find it. There it is. Look how yummy that is. How cool is that? Oh, seriously, I get such a thrill. I love that yellowed cellophane. I love the feel of it. I love the crackle of it. And then I have one back here. I saved both ends and put them back into where they belong in the book. Where did it go? Oh, of course I can't find it. Well, you'll have to trust me. It's in here, and it looks... Oh, there it is, right there. Come here, you. Look at that. Oh, so cool. Love it. So, oh, there's a tuck spot. I guess I should put something in it. I created a little tuck spot there, so there we go. I've been making journaling cards with some of the maps and illustrations from the original text block. And I love when I can do that, especially when they're in black and white and they're on beautifully creamy colored paper. It might be my favorite tag in the whole world when you can do that with a book. And this is from the book too, the original book. I want to find somewhere to put this in because it's a funeral. So, you know, that's in our family, I got to tell you. And then, oh, I loved this one. Fleeing from the plague. So whoever adopts this book, they'll know what year that they adopted this book, because we were dealing with yet another plague in the world. It's not the first and it won't be the last. But yeah, this is almost done. Little tuck spot here with Elizabeth of York there on the corner. I left the handwriting here from Oriel Hamilton, who owned the book first, because I love how it says my castle, and there's an arrow, and it says my room, and there's an arrow pointing at a window, and then it says my child, and there's an arrow pointing to this little person walking along here. So I couldn't erase that. It is in pencil, so whoever adopts this book, if you don't want Oriel Hamilton's handwriting in your journal, you'll be able to erase that. But I think that's charming. I honestly, I could tell by all the notes written to themselves that this student, Oriel Hamilton, because the handwriting is pretty well the same throughout the whole book, loved history, just loved it, was writing all the time, taking personal notes. I'm trying to find where I can show you even more notes. And of course I went past it. Oh, I think it was on the back of this map. Nope, it's on the back of the other map. Where are you? Where did you go? Are you in here? There you are. So it's on the back of this map, all kinds of handwriting as well. And I just left that there. It's pencil, so you can erase it or you can glue over it with some collaging. It's up to you, but I think that's so cool. So yeah, this is just, it's so close to being done, but not quite. I have a little bit more to do. I want to make some more journaling cards. I still have some pages that I've chosen to make some journaling cards. What's that? The War of the Roses. Oh, I liked this one. I want to make a journaling card out of this one. It says a bookcase with chained books. And I thought, whoa, wouldn't we like to unchain those books and turn them into journals? So there's some cute illustrations here that I'm pretty sure I either want to play with them or else I'll be sending these pages along. I got some fussy cuts here. They're going into send them along to the new owner so that they can have fun with them. If I don't, the new owner can. This book is just coming along so nice. It's a pretty book. And lots of character in this book. There's the grand old Duke of York right there. Yeah, cute. All right, so now how am I for time? 26 minutes. Jeepers, I was hoping that maybe I could get started on... I'm looking for my board. Sorry, you're probably thinking, Catherine, you stopped talking. I just felt like doing a little crafting. Yeah, you'll notice I haven't got up the courage yet to do any live crafting sessions yet. I will. And maybe over the weekend. Maybe Sunday. I'll post a little notice ahead of time. 4.5, so 2 1/4 and 2 1/4. Anyhow, I just feel like, now who was I watching this morning? They were doing some great crafting and they did this folding. I'm going to try and find out who it is and put a link down below because she did just this really terrific little journaling card that folds in 4 ways. So I thought a time card, this is just a work time card that I've tea-dyed. I thought a time card would be kind of cool. And there goes my timer. 27. No, I got a few more minutes because I paused in order to answer a phone call because I thought maybe we had a baby arriving. All right, so I want the front to be a little bit longer. 11, half of 11 is 5 and half. So I want maybe around here. So it's, we just had our holiday. It was, like I said, midweek. Canada Day is July 1st. We turned 153. And we're looking pretty darn good for 153, if I do say so myself. And then our American neighbors to the south of us, you have your big weekend. That'd be cute, eh? I'm so Canadian, saying A, B, C, D. It's just what we do. If that's our biggest fault, we're doing okay up here in Canada. Fortunately, we're pretty good at laughing at ourselves. Anyhow, yeah, so we're American neighbors, and I have American family. We'll be celebrating this weekend, and it's on a weekend for you, so that's lovely. You can enjoy a long weekend instead of just middle of the week like us. But like I said, I like it when we're in the middle of the week because it means there's less nonsense going on, especially right now with this coronavirus going on, I just want people to stay distance. Put your face covering on and flatten your curves, people. And trust me, I'm a curvy girl and I'm doing my best to flatten my curves. So I'm thinking I want to put something pretty on here. And I have this picture of these dogs and I love it. It was out of the same book that, of course now I can't remember what book it was, but that I made this little tuck out of. I thought that was a sweet little cottage, and the little birds were on the same page. And then this was also on that page. So nothing got wasted. So I'm thinking, I wish I had an oval punch, but I don't have an oval punch. I got a little square punch. I've got a round punch too. I wonder. I think the round punch would just look bizarre. Actually, no. I would need to take a bit off this side. Let's see. So maybe by the time I do another, oh, you know what? That doesn't look bad at all, does it? I think I'll still take a little bit more off. No, maybe not. Maybe by the time I do another video, I'll be able to tell you that that grandbaby number 17 has arrived. I know for a fact that the mama hopes so, because it's hotter than daylights out here, and she's had enough, and I don't blame her one little bit. Poor thing. Alrighty, well, you know what? I'm looking at my clock here. I'm at 32 minutes, and it's going to cut me off any second. So I'm going to say goodbye here. Take care. I hope you're all healthy and safe. If I don't do a little visit beforehand to my American friends and family, happy 4th of July. I hope you enjoy it and stay safe. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.